We are joined for our top of the segment, Captain Viriato Fernandes. Captain, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
सगळ्यात पहिली गजाल, I'll start with the basic thing. Has the party been registered, and what symbol are you expecting?
Registration process is on. आम्ही January start केले आहे. But we also would like to tell what we have come to know from sources in Election Commission. Tremendous pressure being put by the state government there through some sources. आणि आमका खबर आसा कोण मिनिस्टराक हे responsibility दिल्या पळय ती. Yes.
So what is the pressure? What do they want? What is the pressure?
They are trying to put various hurdles to delay to ensure we are not registered, but tanka khabar na registration and this process is just a legal matter. We will go in any way to challenge these destructive politicians. First we were saying government, आता आम्ही म्हणता politicians. जे गोंयची असली परिस्थिती करून सोडल्या पळय ती.
Kettle, what is the plan? How many seats the party wants to contest? What is the realistic number you are looking at?
See, when we decided to go political, we had a long Chintan Baitak Muntate, almost for 3 days we had a brainstorming session where we were not thinking of, about forming a government or something. Something that a people's voice has to be on the floor of the assembly. Sadhya to missing asa. And we were buoyed by the fact that Congress, जो opposition party आशिल्ली, तांकां कशें systematically काबार करून, कशें विकते घेवन, and we realized it is time for the civil society to step in. So we knew where our strength was lying. We have a good presence as of now in 18 constituencies and pockets of influences across Goa. But 18 we are very strong. But in the larger interest of Goa, we have to see that the corrupt politicians are defeated. The people who have been responsible for the destruction of Goa, people who have brought Goa to its knees, pandemic time, they could not save our people. हांकां सगळ्यांक आमी घरा धाडपाचे आसा.
Captain, the point is, at what point did you decide that this movement needs to go political, and why?
Yeah, when we formed Goencho Avaaz, that was on 8th April 2018, it was because the regional plan was operationalized. And that was the plan on which the BJP first came to power in 2012, riding on the wave that was created by Goa Bachao Abhiyan. It was Goa Bachao Abhiyan which came from the civil society, NGOs and all, and they fought. That led to the change of government. But when this plan was operationalized, where large-scale selling of land happened, we stepped in. Our plan was only to save Goa as an NGO. There were a whole lot of NGOs who had come on board. After that, as we went, issue after issue started cropping up. Reluctantly, we even took one rape case. If you remember the rape case that happened in Betalbati, where people expected us, they had faith in us. Ashe korta, a lot of issues korun. Last year, during the first pandemic, when we came to know that the 3 linear projects were being pushed through by keeping the people inside under the garb of lockdown, you know how we went across along with the youth and various NGOs. But the government was just not ready to listen. That was the time we felt, if the government is not ready to listen to the popular voice of the people, I know Prudent media also had played a major role in opposing, voicing the people's concern. That is the time when we were going in an awareness program, when we reached Shuolim. When we finished the meeting, there were about 200 youth from various villages who surrounded us. And they said, don't fool us. If you all don't want to step into political this, amka ani parte apoinaka. How long are we going to be on the streets? See, this is young blood.
Yeah.
So they wanted us to go political. And that is where we met during the pandemic, somewhere in December. We took a decision and we had to listen to the voice of the youth that yes, we will have to step in. till we build up a new youth leadership to take over Goa in the near future.
एक गजाल Captain, everybody says is the division of anti-BJP votes. Goencho, Avaaz, RG, Aam Aadmi Party, MGP and Congress. So everybody believes that the consolidation of pro-BJP votes ये सामकी certain आसा, but जे consolidation of anti-BJP votes जावपाक जाय ते इतली सगळे पक्ष आशिल्ल्यान जावचे ना. How do you react to that?
The very fact that we are not interested in forming government, but having a voice, a representation of the floor of the assembly, that shows our intentions. We are not power hungry. So we will play a very decisive role, a critical role in bringing parties together, but not any Tom, Dick and Harry. We have formulated our own agenda, which can be termed or changed into a common minimum program. Konang wo manta. And that common minimum program, we can share it at certain point of time, not now. It is about saving Goa. It is about employment. It is about health policy, education. All these things put together, if parties are ready to take this as the agenda, we are ready to bring those parties. Only that can defeat the BJP. Because today the BJP is not the BJP which was there before during Vajpayee's time and Advani's time, which was the party with a difference. This party now, especially in Goa, is controlled by the crony capitalists. So we will be preparing an agenda which can be termed into a common minimum program. Party anta ready asa, then we are ready to.
Captain, then the question is, so you are open for alliances?
We would say we will bring parties together to save Goa.
So as far as like-mindedness is concerned, whom do you think can fall into the bracket of your common minimum program?
Sadhya, to be very frank, there are no like-minded parties. That is why, because there are no like-minded parties, we will have to form a common minimum program. And if parties are not ready to adhere to that common minimum program, we are ready for that famous, what Rabindranath Tagore said, Eklo Chalo Re. We are ready for that.
But don't you think this Ekla Chalo Re that everybody is saying right now, and I know as elections come closer, strategies and allegiances start shifting. Don't you think this Ekla Chalo Re is becoming BJP's biggest advantage right now?
Yes, BJP has been thriving on that actually. See, I come from a military background and I know very well how strategies and tactics have to be used to eliminate the opponent. I won't say enemy. In a democracy, we don't have enemies, opponents.
Yeah.
But today, this opponent, BJP is turning out to be the enemy of the people because of the destruction. So we will try and overcome this particular division of votes, but not at the cost of compromising with people who have been responsible for the destruction.
Our people, Captain, go ahead.
We will ask, first and foremost, the foundation on which Goencho Avaaz was formed. Are the people ready to turn around the land use rules which have been formulated? Which has been primarily responsible for the destruction of Goa, for the sale of land. आमच्या साधारण गोंयकारांना आयज जमीन घेवपाक शक्ती ना तांचे कडेन, फायनान्शियल पावर ना, खंय वतले ते?
But Captain, the question is why Dabolim? And that is the seat you have chosen for yourself.
Yes.
So a few days back, Jose Philip de Souza also made a statement that he would like to contest from Dabolim. So what is happening in Dabolim that all of you want to contest from Dabolim?
Yeah. The thing is, I was not electorally inclined, to be very frank. I come from a military background. I get my pension. I was supposed to start a second career abroad. But because of that, whatever regional plan and all, I changed my plans. But if you see, en masse, Goa, there is destruction. सगळ्यांचे दळे सगळे जमनीचेर आसा, जमीन कशी विकपाची, फायदो करपाक. But there is a saying in English, charity begins at home. And we have to start this battle from Dabolim because Dabolim has seen massive destruction. Especially Since Movin Gudino has become the MLA, when Dabolim was carved out of Kortali and parts of Vasco,
Yeah.
आयज तरी पैशे जाल्या, there is massive construction. Lokan, there is no provision of drinking water, no power supply. Mega projects are coming, garbage management, sewage lines. So people are just trying to make money. So since we hold Mr. Movin Gudino primarily responsible for the destruction of Dabolim, the very fact he jumped from Kortalu to Dabolim, he had destroyed Kortali. आमकां सगळी खबर आहा ताणें जुवारी कितें केलां पळय तें. The same thing he is doing in Dabolim. Now, when it comes, and secondly also he has got a lot of scams. It's very embarrassing when you tell, okay, somebody asks तुजो MLA कोण, म्हजो MLA Movin Gudin, the fellow who is involved in power scam. Because we are 100% sure, at least I am sure, someday he will go to jail. Because if you take the case of Sukram, he was involved in telecom scam. At the age of 85, he had to go to jail. Lalu Prasad Yadav, movers and shakers of Indian politics, he also had to go to jail. Do you think Movin Gudino will survive? He may be only able to delay. Now, as far as Jose Philip is concerned, it was because of Mr. Jose Philip we had to take this crucial decision to enter, me being fielded, because the moment Mr. Jose Philip said, he said, he didn't say I will contest, he said, I may contest. These mixed signals. And the moment he said, Mr. Movin Gudino, if you see his interview, he was so happy, elated, joyful that it is Jose Philip. I don't know why he was so happy. And he kept saying he doesn't believe in manipulative politics. He doesn't believe in coming unopposed. Amka khabar asa 2012-13 जातगोज when the late Mr. Matani Saldana passed away, there was by-polls. We know the role played by Mr. Movin Gudino in ensuring an unopposed candidate coming to power, because he was standing there in the municipality ensuring that the Congress candidate goes home, withdraws and goes. Zilla Parishad Purv, height of COVID, he ensured that the Congress candidate was withdrawn. He's a master in this manipulative politics. And he got his close confidant elected unopposed, who was put in the MPDA, where all the destruction, corruption happens. And her husband is I think so, in his close staff in the secretariat. So you can imagine this has become backyard politics, family politics. So
that's why you are saying that's why Dabolim. Which are the other constituencies Goencho Avaaz is looking at?
Also, Mr. Acharya, why Dabolim is also critical? Dabolim is the gateway for the whole world to come into Goa. Bhitar Sartuguz, you see the destruction that has happened. Concrete jungle. We have to stop this in Dabolim. That's why I said charity begins at home. Let us start, and we are going to spread this fire across Goa.
Captain, final question. Which are the constituencies Goencho Avaaz is looking at seriously?
We, as of now, we have identified almost 18 constituencies. I have not been authorized to disclose, but there are, you say that domino effect from Dabolim is going to start in the neighboring constituencies, but we have got some very good presence up till Perne, which we may tactfully, as I said, tactfully, we may transfer that goodwill, whether it is Perne, whether it is Kurchore. We know how the strongman Cabral's panel was thrown. Whether it is Ponda, whether it is Shiroda, Priol to some extent, then come down, we have a very strong presence in Shuolim, Aldona, Thivi. Bicholim is going to be a real stronghold, and Mayem. That will be hopefully the next announcement.
This is the political landscape you are looking at.
Yes. And coming to South, we have a very, very good connect right up till the grassroots, because a movement had started from there during the regional plan, and it continued. Whether it is Benauli, we are going to snatch that seat from BJP. I'm purposely saying we are going to win the Benauli seat from the BJP. Whatever Mr. Churchill Alema might say, but we are going to win that seat from the BJP.
Yeah. So you're absolutely convinced that Churchill Alema is no longer a NCP MLA. You consider him a BJP MLA.
As per the legal things, he is NCP.
Yeah.
Of course, the NCP at the national level may not be with the BJP, but in Goa, we know what is happening.
Yeah.
Everyone is convinced.
Captain, thanks a lot for joining. This वतात तशी परत उलोवया. I think from here on, after your announcement, things are only going to get more and more interesting. Thanks a lot for joining.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.